is how you pronounce it. Bjorkgren. Bjorkgren. Um, he's been an assistant with Nick Nurse with the Toronto Raptors. He's coached in the G League and the D League before. An Iowa native. Don't know much about him outside of that, but he got a excellent opportunity with the Indiana Pacers. I think that Pacers organization is in really good position to do good things. I thought Nate McMillan did a pretty good job, but it didn't matter that his two best players 2 years ago, Victor Oladipo was out with a major injury, and he's still not 100%. And then Domantas Sabonis was out during the back half of the regular season in the playoffs as well. So Nate McMillan loses that position, but Bjorkgren, did I say it right? Let me make sure I'm saying his name right because I don't want to mess it up. But anyway, this guy here, Nate Bjorkgren, will have a wonderful opportunity. And it's interesting to me that, when I watch these NBA hiring practices, I notice certain things. Mason Storm, what's up, Ian? Stan, T.O. Anderson, good to see you. Marcus Gator, what's happening? I notice certain things that the goalposts keep moving. Y'all know what I mean by that. So Steven Silas, Wes Unseld Jr., Jamal Mosley, these guys have been longtime assistants in the NBA. I mean, Jamal Mosley is Luka Doncic's right-hand man. That's who Luka Doncic goes to when he talks to a coach on the Mavericks bench. And he's supposed to be the defensive coach for the Mavericks. So you've got a defensive coach and he's got the best relationship with the best player on the franchise, a longtime assistant. And then you look at Steven Silas and Wes Unseld Jr. And what baffles me, ladies and gentlemen, is that these two gentlemen, Steven Silas, his dad was Paul Silas, a tremendous NBA power forward, one of the best rebounders in the league during his tenure. So Steven Silas has grown up around the game, grown up around the NBA game. And then Wes Unseld Jr., he's named Junior because his daddy was Wes Unseld, one of the best rebounding power forwards the game has ever seen. Had the best outlet pass. That's where Kevin Love got his outlet passes from, was Wes Unseld. Kevin Love's dad played with Wes Unseld and taught Kevin how to make that outlet pass like he does. That's Wes Unseld. Wes Unseld Jr. has been an assistant a long time in the NBA. And he and Steven Silas in particular grew up around the NBA game. It's in their DNA. And when Taylor Jenkins gets an opportunity with Memphis Grizzlies, and then Nate Bjorkgren gets an opportunity with Indiana, you tip your hat and say, congratulations, fellas. But then you look at the hiring, it's like, well, was that the best candidate out there? Did they possess the things that other people didn't possess to allow them to get the job? So, I find it fascinating when you go through this and you look and see. I mean, even Will Weaver. Will Weaver is the head coach of the Sydney, Australia Kings right now. His name was thrown in the mix for the New Orleans Pelicans position as either a lead assistant or possibly a head coach. This guy ain't even in the league. He's over in Australia coaching. And his name gets mentioned as a possible candidate for the New Orleans Pelicans job. Now, I don't want to be naive. I'm not naive. I understand the role that relationships play in hiring. And in the NBA, relationships may be more important than anything, than any other sport. Because it's not a huge pool of people that you're dealing with. Right? You're talking about 30 franchises. You're talking about, D League affiliates or now G League affiliates. So you're not talking about a large group of people. And so it's very intimate. But it's very surprising to me, some of the things that, I don't know, that I see. You know what, Ian, I'm doing this through Lula TV, I don't know if I can get your comment. Uh, Keith and Stallings, Marvin Sykes, good to see you guys on here. But I just want to come on and give an update on congratulations to the Indiana Pacers and Nate Bjorkgren for being named the head coach for the Pacers. He comes into a great situation with a very good roster intact. Even though Victor Oladipo is asking to be traded, I still think even if they don't have Oladipo, they have the makings of a very, very good, solid organization. You know, when you talk about Sabonis, hopefully he comes back healthy. TJ Warren was a breakout player this year, especially in the reseeding games in the playoffs. I believe he had two 50-point games in the playoffs. You got Malcolm Brogdon. No, Bogdanovich is not. Was Bogdanovich hurt? No, Bogdanovich is in Utah now. They don't have Bogdanovich, but they have a very good roster. And depending on what they do with the draft and whatnot, that can be a playoff team. So Bjorkgren comes into a really, really good situation. So congratulations to him and congratulations to the Pacers. Stay tuned. I'll have more. I'm going to do some NBA draft pick capsules coming up. The top 10 players to look out for. So be on the lookout for that coming soon. All right. Hope you guys have a great day. Enjoy the rest of your week. Mason Storm, Stan T.O. Anderson, Ian Mahoney, Marcus Gator, Jarul, Keithan Stallings, David Vanderpool. Oh, that's okay. That's who Ian is saying. Vanderpool needs to be looked at. Marvin Sykes, Daniel Big D Ferguson, and Kevin Whitmore. What's up, Whit? Good to see you, bro. Hope you're doing well. Hope you guys are doing well. Enjoy the rest of your day.